Hello and welcome back to the Adventure Awaits podcast, where we're making up shenanigans and rolling dice. How's everyone doing?
I am so tired.
I'm right there with you.
How tired are you?
This tired.
But I think sometimes we forget to do this part, but anything notable or fun or a win happened this past week?
I'm getting ready for Gen Con.
Hell yeah.
Gen Con! Coming up, I'm leaving on Wednesday to go up to Indianapolis for Gen Con. If you see me up there, say hi.
Punch him.
And punch me right in the mouth.
No.
I've been prepping
I toyed with... Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm prepping a Marvel game that I'm running for the group that I'm staying with, so that should be fun.
Ooh.
I think we're going to include some Fantastic Four-ish enemies in that because of the movie coming out, which we saw yesterday. Me, Alex, and
Hot
Des.
dog.
Man, I'm so good at transitions. Can you believe it?
Wow.
So the main boss is going to be Mole Man?
Yeah, definitely Mole Man.
Love it. Oh, anybody else got anything to talk about?
I went to that coin show.
What was it? Oh,
I went to that coin show
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
with my 11-year-old, and I saw all the people. We pulled in the parking lot, and I saw everybody getting out, and I just kept saying, "Hey, man, look at all those nerds! Bunch of coin collecting nerds!" And but we got in there, and like it was actually kind of cool. Like, sure, everybody's selling coins, but we met some really neat people and got to walk around. This one lady really took Leo under her wing and like introduced him to like all the big wigs of the coin collecting thing. So I'm like, man, this is like some serious stuff. And then we capped it all off by meeting Abraham Lincoln. So that was interesting. We were so tired by the end of the day that was the last thing we did. And he was like, "Oh, come over." So we go over just to see. And like my son like had no idea like what to ask him. You know, Abraham Lincoln, but then, you know, you don't really study it. And so I leaned down to try to hear like what question that he was going to ask. And Abraham Lincoln's like, "Don't be shy, Dad. You can ask the question yourself." And I'm like, "I know. I was really trying to listen." He's like, "Ask me a question." And I'm like, "No, I'm stupid. I don't remember anything relevant to your life to ask anything."
everyone there is like, we know coins, not Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, but no, he was really good. Like he's been doing that for like 27 years, and he was just once he realized we were stupid. He offered up like his own little stories, and it was very entertaining. So that was a lot of fun.
Once he realized
Unexpected.
we were stupid.
I think he was such a gentleman, but he knew that we were idiots and had no questions. So he just volunteered a couple of really good stories.
Well, I mean, he's a former president, so he knows how to handle people.
One of the greats. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I just realized?
What?
He was the president.
Yeah. No, I realized that because I'm leaving for Gen Con, I'm going to have to edit the this episode that we are recording right now tomorrow or Tuesday.
Why don't you just edit it while we're recording it?
Yeah, duh.
So smart. All right, I'm going to mute Chris the entire stream.
Well, that's hey, good revelation. I was just gonna say, I think it's fun that Chris went to a coin convention and decided to bully a bunch of coin collectors.
Bunch of nerds. You know what, though? It's no...
know it, nerds and your money.
It's no joke. There was some 14-year-old kid there that started like 3 years ago, and now he's got a full-fledged business. So I was humbled by the end of it.
Nice.
Whoa.
And
That's
he was
crazy.
calling you a nerd.
Yep. He's like, you're a poor nerd. I'm a rich nerd.
My win and fun thing of the weekend is also, I mean, it's combined with Alex's and Kevin's. Went to go see Fantastic Four. That was very fun. I'm going to butcher the explanation, so if you were planning on describing it, Alex, please do. Otherwise, I can.
Explaining the plot of Fantastic Four?
No, not that. The other thing. It wasn't just Fantastic Four this weekend.
Yeah,
What?
What?
All right.
I have
so-
no idea what you're talking about.
This is
yeah.
typical conversations with Des. Is she's having a conversation with herself, and I'm in the room.
So I'm glad you all are along for the ride. No, we our improv team like partnered up with another improv team and performed at a new venue, and it was a massive venue, and it was a really good show.
I don't believe
It's cool.
you.
Well, it was. In your face, Kevin.
It was massive.
Kevin getting it wrong. Kevin
That's
is
it for
yes and. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I believe you, but funny. Can we get to the podcast now?
No, I kind of like just sitting here in limbo.
I asked a question, and then everybody keeps going silent and staring at each other. So
I was on Porterwolf's podcast.
Oh shit,
Last
you
week.
were.
that's a fun thing
Yeah.
to talk about. What the hell?
There you go.
I should have never led with that
Well, it
nerdy
hasn't-
coin
the
stuff.
episode hasn't released yet, so
Dang it.
my
Yeah.
episode as well has not released yet. So I think he's gonna have record the whole season and then edit it and then put it out. I think is because he doesn't want to run into our issue where we're having to skip weeks because we don't record ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But if you want to look out for that, I think it's on his Remedial Adventuring 401 feed. I think it's on the same feed as that.
Yeah, I think you're right. He
If you
combined
want to
everything.
subscribe to that, me and Chris will both be on separate episodes.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're too explosive together, Kevin. He had to put us on separate episodes.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the problem, is your explosivity. But all right, well, let's get back to the game then and avoid any more awkward pauses. So last time, when we played some Kids on Bikes, we got through character creation and world building and got enough time to do a couple quick introduction scenes.
One of
There
them not
was-
so quick.
There was, yes, yeah, a nice variety in those scenes. So we were introduced to our main characters. Why don't we go ahead and just reintroduce ourselves real quick? That seems like a good use of our time.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm done.
No, more about our characters.
Yeah, I'm playing Eric Harrison. He's 8. He's afraid of animatronic puppets. And he is a member of the local scout troop.
I'm Chris, and I play in Danny Sievers. I'm also 8 because 8 is great. My favorite number, and it screwed me all the time. So no, it's no longer my favorite number. I'm playing the loader weirdo kid. I have red hair, freckles, blue jeans, and a red and white striped shirt, kind of like Where's Waldo? But yeah, and I'm just kind of trying to find my place in this world amongst all of these crazy kids.
I'm curious, just a quick check-in with Chris's character. Since you described his clothes, does he only wear that the entire time? Or is he
Yeah.
going to be changing his clothes over the course of the adventure?
I think he's like Al Borland, where he's got the same getup in his closet the whole time.
All right, he's just got like 50 copies of the exact same outfit.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
I am playing Casey Doyle, 14-year-old. What was the what was the what was it called? It was like loyal or funny sidekick. Is that what it was? Is that what I chose?
It's on your character sheet.
Wannabe side? I don't know.
I do not
Sidekick
see
sounds right.
that. Sorry. But anyway, his hobby is board games, and he's the oldest of the group.
Nice. Yeah, and I am playing Dusty Higgins, which is an 11-year-old. He is a brilliant mathlete, but pretty gross. And I described him as having a body type like Dobby from Harry Potter. He doesn't really make friends that easily, and he's a little annoying, just like me.
Like Des?
Yep.
Yeah, Des
Oh,
looks
okay.
exactly like Dobby.
I meant more like annoying, but all right.
Yes, Dobby. Which one's the
Dobby.
right picture?
Same thing. So they're the same picture. It's the meme. All right. So when last we met these characters, we got a brief view into their day. So let's just get started. We are looking at this kind of like a TV show. We're looking to kind of jump into important moments for these characters. So it's the next day after we had our introduction. We got to see a full day in the town of Snowsville. Check in at the school. We got to see some after school activities. Even a board game night hosted over at Dusty's house. No, not Dusty's house, at Casey's house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's the next day. What feels like a notable moment out of this day that we can check in with?
Is this a
Whoever's
school day?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
You said the event. Oh, snow day is at Chanky Cheez, so obviously it's during the winter months.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I guess I'll go first. I think Casey, the day after he has to go to detention, he's always like on time at school. But he gets slowly running late every single day. So the first day after, he's on time for school. Oh, I don't know. Like, do you want like a scene like
Yeah,
at
just
like a
something that feels like it would be substantial, so, like a moment that we can kind of zoom in on.
Let's say that he's like at lunch and he's talking about the next board game night. Like scheduling.
Okay, we're at lunch.
Maybe he's talking to who was one of the characters that was mentioned at that last time. You remember?
We got to see a little bit of let's see, Margaret Winslow, who was kind of a punk
Yeah,
kid
those two
that you knew from detention. We also got Nolan Odenkirk, who's kind of an acquaintance of yours that hangs around. You know each other, but you wouldn't necessarily qualify as friends.
I'm trying to remember it was a girl who was at my
Clara.
Clara. Yeah, I'll say let's talking to Clara and maybe a few others about seeing whose house is gonna have the board game night next week maybe.
Yeah, so we kind of zoom in at the lunch table. There's like five kids around, including yourself and Clara. Some other kids that I don't want to have to name right now because then I have to make another file for them.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
But they're there and they're familiar faces. We've seen them before at the other board game night.
Of course.
Cool. So yeah, one of the kids, let's just call him Douglas. His name's
right.
Douglas now.
What up, Doug?
Douglas.
Hey, yeah, we could have it at my house, but my mom said we have to keep it down. She was really mad the last time we played, and I kind of got in trouble.
Oh, man, sorry about that. What kind of games you got? Or I can bring something. I don't mind.
I got all the best games. I got Candyland. I got Monopoly. I got Chutes and Ladders.
That's what we played last time. I'm sad you missed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can play it again if you want.
Well, yeah, they're my favorite 3 games. I can't believe you all played my favorite 3 games when I couldn't make it.
I mean, you had stuff to do. It's fine. We can play it again next week at your place. It's all good.
All right, but seriously, like, don't play those games when I can't make it, because those are my favorite ones, and it makes me feel like you guys are like purposefully not inviting me.
I don't know, man. He's like looking around for support from everybody else. He's like, "Hey, we know
they're all kind of giving the same look. They're like, we weren't trying to be dicks or anything."
And he's like, we just do it every week, man. If you can't make it, you can't make it. It's no big deal.
I just know we got a lot of games. Between all of us, we got a lot of games, and you guys picked my favorite 3 games to play. So, like, Clara's like, yeah, it wasn't like a slight, though. It wasn't at you. It just happened. It was a thing. Like, we'll play those games again. So I don't know, guys. I think I need a minute, okay? And then he gets up and walks over and sits at another table.
What? And he's just like looking over at him like,
yeah, and then Clara leans over to you and she's like, "Okay, that was crazy, right?"
yeah, what the heck? What's his problem?
I don't know. Douglas, he's very particular.
I think
Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Can I talk to you about like a side project?
Ooh, a side project. Do you need help with something?
Yeah, I you know how much I love urban legends, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you know that Snowsville is like kind of a center of like some weird stuff going on.
I mean, I've heard that, yeah.
But like nobody really ever talks about it. It just kind of gets swept under the rug. I feel like I'm the only person that's trying to figure it out, do anything about it.
And he's trying to like, I don't know if he might think that this is like a problem for adults, but no, like none of these like urban legends have ever like meant anything to him, but he knows that Clara is like obsessed with that.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be like, he's gonna say, I mean, I haven't seen anything or heard anything about anything recently. Did you need my help with figuring something out that you saw, or what's going on?
Yeah, I need some other people to make sure I don't go missing like everyone else that's tried to uncover the truth.
Hey,
look, I know this might be freaky. It's a little bit heavy out of nowhere, but I've been doing some research, okay? I've been looking through all the information and putting it together, and I need a team to help me out, okay? You don't have to decide. You can come over to my house later, and I'll lay it all out for you, okay?
Hey, I'm here to help. You just tell me where to be.
Okay. Meet up at my house after school, okay?
All right. I'll be there.
And then we kind of zoom over to the table next to you where Douglas is sitting there stewing, just like staring at your group.
I feel like after this conversation, he's going to head over to Douglas.
All right. So you move over.
He's going to like put
to
his
the
arm
next
around
table.
him. And put his arm around him. He's like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
I feel like maybe our board game group is growing too much and we've lost some of the magic we used to have.
I don't know, man. Like that's the good thing about having a big board game group is if someone can't make it, we can still play board games. And if we have a big group, we can just find a board game that has a lot of players. Or we can play like, what's a game that uses a lot of players? I don't know. Hide and go seek or whatever, you know.
I know you might think that I'm just being silly, but I just don't want to get left behind if the group keeps growing.
Hey, he like taps him on the shoulder. Hey, I'm here for you.
Ow.
I'm sorry. And he pats his shoulder.
It's a little rough.
I'm sorry. I'm here for you. If you want to play something in particular, you come to me. We'll get it done. We'll play that game whenever you want. If you just want to play a 2-player game, you want me to come over? I can do that too.
You mean it?
I do. But not
All right.
tonight. Not tonight. I can't do that tonight.
That's okay. We're still on for next week, though. My house? Everybody?
Should be Monday.
Okay. Cool. And then we'll cut away from lunch. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. We got some lunch in there. Who else wants to kind
And
of
then
zoom in?
me. We'll pan over to our phys ed, our gym, and that's where Dusty is right now.
doing phys ed.
Dusty. Yeah. So, but when we open up on this scene, Dusty's complaining about a game of Duck Duck Goose, and he's like, "No, you went too fast. You went too fast. I wasn't ready. Look, I'm really fast. Watch." And then he like stops like running in circles, and he like tries to book it straight ahead across the whole like gymnasium, but like he runs with his arms kind of like behind his back a little bit, like Naruto style, and yeah, like he's like running to try and show off, but he's not very fast. Anyway, he's complaining to other students in this room.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to
in
play.
the gym?
Yes.
Okay. And this would be at the Snowsville Middle School, where what's the organization called?
Oh, the Three Sisters or something?
The Three Sisters kind of handle the younger kids.
Yeah.
But they use the facilities over at the middle school. So one of the volunteers from the Three Sisters is like, Dusty, you shouldn't be running around like that, okay? You're gonna get hurt.
I'm not gonna get hurt. I was just trying to show how fast I was.
Dusty, we talked about this. You know you're not supposed to talk back, okay? You just accept the note, and we make sure that nobody gets hurt, right?
I wasn't talking back, I promise. I was just saying, I was just trying to be fast.
Dusty, this is all talking back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Now
sorry.
go back to playing Duck Duck Goose.
Okay. And then like as he walks over, he goes to like sit in the circle, but he like kind of like pushes one of the kids and he's like, Goose! And then he runs around trying to escape the kid.
Okay.
You hungry?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with everybody.
Alright.
It makes my job really hard when we have 4 separate character interactions every single time.
Gotcha.
And it would be cool
Okay.
if these characters interacted together.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
So I'll just say that Severs is sitting somewhere like towards the back of the gym, somewhere on the bleachers or something, and he's got a notebook open and a pencil, and he's like looking around the room and just kind of like drawing, sketching something, just taking and observing everybody in the scene. So I'm there if you want to find me. I don't know where the other guy is.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning.
So yeah, Dusty tries to play again, but it doesn't seem like the kids in the circle want to play with him. So he's kind of like, fine, whatever. I didn't want to play with you guys anyway. And he like goes over to the bleachers and like sits down and is just kind of huffing and puffing.
Yeah, so you might see, like, I drop, Severs kind of drops his journal on the ground really quick and then scoops to pick it up, and you see kind of like an interesting drawing, and he goes to like kind of hide it from you real quick. And he looks over, he's like, nothing.
Didn't say anything, but what's that? What are you drawing?
It's just, I'm practicing drawing. Okay, that's all. So it's not a big deal.
Okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't really draw very well, but I can do math. You like math?
I mean, it's okay. But I don't know, you want to look at it? And he like holds the book over, like, but not really looking at you.
Sure. And he like yanks it like way harder than he probably should.
Hey, gotta be careful with that. I can't replace it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, he starts flipping through it. What are some of the, like, I guess, drawings that you think you would have?
Yeah, so you're looking through and you see like a bunch of like really strange like creatures drawings. It looks like he's got notes jotted in the corner. You kind of get the sense that this is like his notes from like investigations or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as he's flipping through, he's like, "Whoa, these are actually pretty cool. Kind of scary a little bit."
Nah.
Are you wanting to like be like a detective or something?
I'm like totally learning from the sheriff, so I kind of got the inside track on being a detective.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my parents work with your parents, I think. How do you know the sheriff so well?
Well, because like my dad left, so she's kind of like helping take care of me.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. My dad left too. He went to work this morning.
Oh, yeah. My dad didn't go to work. He's just gone. So.
Oh. All right. Well, what are you learning? Like,
Oh, well, you know those drawings?
yeah.
That's stuff I've seen around town.
You've seen these?
Yeah. I'm doing an investigation. Anytime I
No.
need extra help, the sheriff always is happy to be there for me.
Where have you seen these? I've never seen these before. I've seen like maybe a raccoon every now and then.
Do you even live in this town? You haven't seen these?
Yes, I live here. I mean, Why else would I be here?
Look, and he grabs the book real quick and he flips to a couple of pages. He said, "You see this right here? I saw this on Farmer O'Dowd's hill. You know where all the strange lights are?
Well, there's, and yeah, what is it exactly that you're showing him? Like,
It's just kind of like just some kind of large bipedal creature, very hairy."
okay. I mean, yeah, the lights are always there, but that doesn't, people are working, I'm sure. Like, this isn't, if you've seen it, I want to see it.
Okay.
I don't believe that's real.
We'll go tonight. You can check it out with me. Do you have a bike?
Well, yeah, but tonight, I'd rather look in the morning, like during the daytime.
You're not going to see it in the daytime. Everybody knows you have to go at night.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I never said that.
All right. Well, if you're not afraid of the dark, then you won't mind checking it out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Okay, fine. Tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, just tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
All right. I'll meet you at the big donut shop on the corner of 5th and Main.
Oh, I love that place. I'm gonna tell my driver to go there.
Your driver?
Yeah. His name's Kevin. He's pretty nice.
All right.
You should meet him
Whatever.
sometime. Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
That's the bell. I gotta get to math class. I'll see you later. And like he grabs his stuff and runs off with his arms behind his back, but is like, he looks ridiculous.
Like Naruto.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was great. And I didn't have to roleplay the entire time, so I'm a
Thank you, Chris.
big fan of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, let's keep checking in. Another notable moment for some of these characters.
So I'm going to say it's towards the end of the school day, and Eric's out in front of the school, like, just came out. He's getting ready to get on his bike to ride home, and he sees Severs walking out of the school, and he goes over and says, Severs.
Yeah, what's up, Eric?
Hey, did you see last night's episode of the X-Files?
Yeah, of course.
Wasn't that Jersey devil monster thing really cool?
I mean, it was, but I kind of saw the ending coming.
Oh, yeah, I guess it probably was kind of obvious, huh?
It's don't worry about it. I mean, I do a lot of investigation. I learn a lot from the sheriff, so it's easier for me to see that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Are you investigating again tonight?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go over to Farmer O'Dowd's hill. We're going to check out the lights, but we're going to look for that weird monster that everybody's been talking about.
Oh, the creepy one?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to find out what it is. I'm going to bring my mom's Polaroid. We're going to get some evidence.
Nice. If I bring some juice boxes, can I come with you guys?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, I can even teach you some of the investigation stuff I know.
Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd help me with my scout work, too.
Yeah. And you could do some, like, survival stuff.
Yeah, I could show you guys how to start a fire with some sticks and a piece of lint.
Hey, I don't know if we're going to do this tonight, but maybe we could even camp out there one night.
Yeah. I can get my dad's winter camping gear out of the attic and stash it behind the house and totally grab it.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else we should bring?
Oh, well, we should definitely make sure we have like a first aid kit, spare batteries for our flashlights, and does the sheriff let you carry a walkie, like on their band, so we could call for help in an emergency?
I might be able to arrange it, but we'll see. I'm just
That-
like a junior deputy right now.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you could borrow like some like road flares or something, and that way we could signal for help if we get in trouble.
All right, I'll see if I can get her to go with that one. Otherwise, we might have to figure out something else.
All right, awesome. Where are we meeting up? Where?
We're gonna meet at the donut shop on 5th and Main.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, cool. I'll go home and get the juice boxes, and I might grab some cheese and crackers, you know, the Keebler ones, and maybe some like raisins or something, so we have some snacks.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Just do you have any candy bars too?
We might have some trail mix that has the M&Ms in it.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, like maybe you could like pick out some of the M&Ms for me. That would be cool. I don't know all that other stuff.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah.
Cool. And maybe get the orange drink. That's my favorite.
The artificial orange, like the Sunny D type one.
Yeah, the good stuff, man.
All right. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, on it. And Eric jots like a bunch of notes down on a little scrap of paper and shoves it in his pocket, and then hops on his bike and pedals off to go get the supplies.
Awesome. Okay, we're making connections, and I love it. Great. Okay, so I feel like the next most notable scene that we will see is probably Casey showing up over at Clara's house. Yeah, Casey, you walk up to the... Oh, that's a dog. There's a dog. All right, who are you playing, cute little doggy?
I'm playing myself. I'm gonna get all the snacks.
Awesome. Yeah, so Casey, you step up to Clara's front door and knock, and you hear like the thump 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 as somebody's like running down a set of stairs. And there's Clara. She swings the door open, and she's like, "You're here. You made it. Awesome. Get in here."
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. So she leads you upstairs, and she's like, "Mom, we're doing a school project." So you go up there, and there's a couple other kids in there with you as well. Oh. Where did I lost my... you have... Jenny Bly is there as well as Daryl Fields. Jenny is a little bit older than you are, Casey, and Daryl's a little bit younger. But they're both kids that kind of listen to what Clara has to say about like the supernatural and all of that fun stuff. And so they have all formed kind of like a little clubhouse up here. As you walk in, the first notable thing that you see in Clara's room is that she has like one of those cork boards that's got all kinds of different, different kinds of random newspaper articles and like random pieces of string tied together. It has all of these different links to random stuff. You see pictures like the Yeti on there. There's like random the Jersey Devil is listed on there. We just heard about the Jersey Devil. There's like a bunch of different cryptids and stuff located on the board, and some like a map of the town that has random things circled on it. And she's like, "Okay, now that Casey's here, we can get started."
You think this is the first time I'm seeing this?
Yeah, I think whereas like you and Clara hang out and play board games together, she hasn't really like, she like talks about cryptid stuff with you, but hasn't like invited you to like help research it. Right? Like, so this is a weird thing that she does, but you haven't helped out with it specifically.
Okay, he like, when he walks in the room, he's like looking at it with like his like mouth drops, and like she might think like, "Oh no, he's gonna run away or something." It's like, This is awesome.
I thought you would like it. All right, well, come on. We have to talk about stuff, okay?
Ow.
What we're doing here is
I
dangerous.
hit my elbow. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Watch out for that desk. She like points over to a beanbag chair that you can sit in.
Okay, yeah, I plop right down.
And she's like, so, as I've talked to you all already, we know that Snowsville is a weird town where a bunch of strange incidents have happened. But nobody ever really talks about it, and we just kind of brush it under the rug and act like it's not there. But I can't sit and let that happen. There's been too many missing people, too many families that have to mysteriously leave town, too much weird stuff going on, and I need answers. I need a team of people that will have my back. So here's some of the research that I have. And she goes to the board and she explains that there's all of these different incidents of missing children that have been reported that have never really been solved. How it's a higher frequency than other towns of a similar size. These weird runes and stuff that she has spotted in very specific areas around town. She just keeps talking about how it's all connected. Everything's connected. And she's like, I think it has something to do with the caves. The caves in Snowsville. They connect everything. They run under the entire town. It's the only way that this makes sense.
Do you think Casey has been down there? Or is it totally cut off?
I wouldn't say it's cut off, but I think it's heavily the caves are a dangerous place. It's not a place for kids.
Oh, okay. He's gonna say, he's like, I mean, if something's gonna be hiding anywhere, it would be there. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody go in there into those caves.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the missing people, the strange sightings. It would all be explained if whatever it is that is doing this can just disappear underneath the town. The nearest entry point for us is under... Seems silly to say it at this point, because it's been closed for such a long time, but it's under the old Chanky Cheez Fun Time Emporium. I think if we go there, we can find access to the caves in the safest possible way, because we'll be able to stay out of the cold. I just know we're not supposed to go in there, and so I want to make sure that everybody that's on this team is okay with following me into the unknown. And Daryl looks up at Clara and is like, I got your back. I'm definitely here to help out. Anything that you need, Clara. And Jenny is like, I don't know. We're not supposed to go in there. It's been closed for a long time. I just don't want to do anything that's going to get us in trouble. They all look over at Casey.
Casey's like, so the entrance is inside of the Chanky Cheez?
She pulls over, not a map, but like a geological thing, and it shows kind of like the network of caves that's under the city. It's like really old though. And she's like, look, if you place this and set it up next to the map, the nearest entrance to my house is right where they constructed the Chanky Cheez. So I think that we could maybe get there through the building.
Maybe it's in the basement. Or something.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. When we doing this?
Well, I think we need to get prepared. We'll definitely need some supplies. I don't know what we'll need. I know that I need answers, and I think this is our best chance to get them.
Hold on, I got a gun.
And then the adventure took a very dangerous turn.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what we'll need either. Do we want to try and do some scouting and then figure out what we'll need, or did you just want to?
Yeah, I mean, everyone try and figure out as much information we can about this before we just go in. I don't want to go in blind. But I think that we might be able to really make headway and nail one of these cryptids. Don't you want to be somebody that's known for finding a cryptid?
I don't know about that, but if that's what you want to do, I'm here to help.
Thanks, Casey.
And I have heard some rumors about somebody who's been staying at the inside of that place, the Chanky Cheez. Have you heard about that?
No. Who is it?
Isn't that a rumor?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look up my notes.
I think it was the assistant mayor or something.
Skeeter. Yeah, you know Skeeter. We're told not to talk to him. I heard a rumor that that's where he's like living now or something.
In the he lives in the Chanky Cheez?
That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I mean, if we can try and find him and talk to him, maybe he'll let us know some stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll have to look into it then. Look, just, I guess let's try and see what we can all find out, and we'll meet back here tomorrow after school, and then maybe we can head over to the Emporium.
All right.
So then, let's do some camera work. The camera kind of zooms in onto the board, onto this picture of Bigfoot, like that classic blurry picture of Bigfoot that's like walking around like this.
That's clearly
camera just
a person
slowly
in a
zooms
suit.
in on that, and as there's like that tense string music, and then we cut over to the donut shop that's on 5th and Main. This is where our other intrepid adventurers are meeting up after school.
So Seavers is there on time and just patiently waiting for everybody else to show up, and he goes ahead and orders himself a strawberry frosted donut with some sprinkles on it and counts out the change that he has to hand to the clerk.
Awesome, yeah. And you get your donut, you turn around, and I guess let's check in with our other investigators. When do you feel like your characters are showing up for the meeting?
So Eric's gonna be like 3-4 minutes late. If I can take control of the camera for a split second.
Definitely.
The shot's shooting from behind the counter over Seaver's shoulder. So out the window, you see Eric on his bike, and then you see behind his bike, he has one of those little like carts that you can like hook up to the back of your bike to tow behind to pull stuff. And in it is like a bag that's like clearly meant to be like a camping tent, like sticking up out of it. And then there's like some wrapped up ropes laying beside it in the cart. And then there's like a big like military green duffel bag that's like slung over it as well. And then he's got his it's not a school backpack, but it's a similar style backpack on, and it looks like to be bulging, and there's like part of a collapsed fishing rod sticking out of it, and he's all bundled up in a heavy winter jacket, and he screeches to a stop in front of the donut shop, and he looks up and he sees Seaver's back, and he hops off the bike and pushes into the door and walks in and goes, "Oh God, it's cold tonight. Hey Seavers, how's it going? Sorry I'm a little late."
Hey, rule number 1 of investigation, man. You just got to be on time, but you'll learn that. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, totally. I was just having some trouble, and he points out the window at the stuff piled up on the cart in the back of his bike. Getting that stuff into the cart, so...
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff, man. That's really cool.
Rule number 1 of scouting is always be prepared. So I brought like everything: spare flashlights, batteries, matches, rope, a tent in case we need it, a fishing rod. Okay, I know it's the wrong season for fishing, but I mean, you never know when some fishing line and a hook might come in handy. And I got the snacks. I got you a couple of bottles of the Sunny Delight you wanted, and I got some. I got the 8-pack of the apple juice, and we were out of trail mix, but I did find a couple of old Hershey's bars from when we made s'mores this summer, so I threw them in there for you because you said you wanted candy.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And I brought some rolled gold pretzels, like a whole bag of them, so we got some snacks.
Oh, awesome. We can put that and chocolate together later. This will be so sweet. Hey, I couldn't get a lot of stuff, so I got my silly little spy gear kit that my mom got me for my birthday. So it's not the greatest gear, but I got a spy glass and some flashlights, cheap flashlight. So I got a little bit, and I was able to get the walkie-talkies and a couple of flares.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I had to just go in and take it because she was busy. So hopefully she's not too mad. I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's sealed.
Yeah. All right. Top secret.
Are we waiting for someone else, or should we get going?
No. We got one other person is going to join us. Safety in numbers, right?
Yeah, totally.
And right as like you guys say that, you see a town car pull up, and Dusty gets out of the car door, and you can tell that he slammed it. The driver begrudgingly gets out and unloads this kid's bike from the trunk area, and like flashback, a quick flashback scene. Dusty was trying to get Kevin to bring him to the donut shop, but he wouldn't stop talking about what happened in gym class. So like by the time he got the story out, that's why he's late, because he wouldn't stop talking about class. But yeah, anyway, so he comes in and he's like, "Okay, I'm here. Thanks for waiting. Do you guys want to meet my driver?"
What?
Yeah, my driver.
You look past Dusty and see the town car pulling away.
Okay. He's like, maybe another time. So are we ready?
Yeah. Let me make introductions. I don't know if you guys know each other, but Dusty, this is Eric. He's an excellent scout. Eric, this is Dusty. He's a math whiz.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you too. He like holds his hand out, and like you can like there's stuff stuck to it, but yeah, he holds it out for a handshake.
Eric reaches out and shakes your hand with his mitten on, and when he goes to let go, you hear the like audible like of like the glove coming off your sticky hand, and he kind of looks at his glove and goes, "Yeah, great to meet you too, Dusty. Let's get this adventure going, Seavers."
Yeah, all right. Come on, follow me.
All right, so our intrepid investigators open up the door to the donut shop, which opens with a ting, ting, ding, 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 ding. And as the door opens up, this like biting wind hits you. It's very cold outside. The snow is constantly blowing. And you head out onto your bikes, heading over towards the O'Dowell Farmer O'Dowell's hill. So this is a pretty long hike for a bunch of kids that are riding their bikes over there. So it takes you, I want to say probably like a half hour just of riding to get over to this hill. And most of that is through roads, but by the time you're getting closer to the hill proper, it's pretty much all off-roading, which would make it a little bit more difficult for the cart that you're towing. Mm-hmm. But you arrive at Farmer O'Dowell's hill, this big, large hill at the side of the O'Dowell property. Frequently people come sledding here, but it's also a frequent addition to the rumor mill of like strange and weird things that people see in town. So yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, Eric, where do you think we should set up camp at?
Eric like hops off his bike and he's winded from, pulling all this stuff on his bike behind him, and he's like, well, if we can find a spot where we can get some natural shelter between us and the wind, like the side of a building, maybe that'd be the best spot to set up camp. Or if you guys want to try and sneak into that old abandoned barn at the back of the property, we could probably set up in there to get out of the wind.
That'd be a really good idea. You think we can make it?
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're quiet. They're pretty heavy sleepers from what I understand. My mom's always talking about how the old farmer, Mr. Dell, is he's like losing his hearing, so he
actually Farmer O'Dowell isn't around anymore. It's just Norma O'Dowell. Okay,
well, switch that to Norma's losing her hearing.
I mean, if he's dead, he doesn't have his hearing, so you're not wrong.
So yeah, I'm willing to try.
Yeah, let's go to a barn, because I'm sure they've got like lights. Not that I need it, but it would be nice to have.
Yeah, are you sure you're gonna be able to cut it on this mission?
Yeah, obviously. I just like to see you guys.
Well, look, you don't have to come if you're scared. I'm not going to make you do it.
I'm not scared. I never said I was scared of the dark. Stop.
Well, you're the one who said that you wanted lights.
Yeah, because it's nice to... Don't you like to look at people when you're talking to them?
I just don't want to draw attention to us if we don't have to. So the lights got to stay down low.
Okay. I'll carry it, I guess. If you want. If you insist, I'll carry the light. I'll keep it close.
All right. Well... I guess let's go then.
Okay, so you head up the hill. This would be kind of away from the woods. Everybody, all the kids think that they're kind of spooky woods. I think that's what we have them in there as in the notes. So you're heading up the hill away from this wooded area, and you press up the hill towards the back of the property where you see this old barn. It is very old and very much not in use anymore. There's slats missing, so this will definitely help keep the wind off of you, but it's not like a modern barn that has like all the amenities and stuff in there.
Okay. Eric.
Yeah.
Why don't you go scout ahead? Check it out.
Oh.
Use your skills.
Okay. So Eric pushes his bike up next to the side of the barn, and he takes his backpack off, and he pulls out a MacLeod flashlight, and he takes a little red cap out of his pocket and sticks it on it. He turns it on, and the light shines kind of with a red tint to it, and he kind of shines it at them and goes, "This makes it harder to see at night and for not getting caught." And then he turns and goes into the barn and pushes the door open slowly. And he shines it around. He sees like the empty animal stalls and a bunch of cobwebs and some rotten old hay along the floor, and there's like a rotten old rope hanging down from that used to be used to lift the hay bales up into the loft. And as soon as he like takes a couple steps in, you hear some bats fly out of that were kind of up in the rafters, and they flutter out into the dark. And he's like, he looks back over his shoulder. It looks okay. There's nothing in here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go head on over there. If you think you're still okay, you come with.
Yeah, no, I'm coming with. I'm not gonna be like I don't need to stay alone. Like I like company.
Okay. Well, can you help me carry some of this stuff? It's pretty heavy.
Sure. And then he's like, "Yeah, watch this," and he like rolls his sleeve up to like try and shut you a bicep. And there's like nothing there, and he's like, "Yeah, I got it."
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So yeah, let's go.
He's gonna
Awesome.
annoy the 8-year-olds.
So yeah, you press on through the remainder of the snow. You make it over to this barn. It does take a lot of effort at this point because you're just going through just a grassy area that's covered in a big blanket of snow. So with a bunch of effort, you make your way over there. You might even be sweating a little bit at this point, but you bring over all the stuff inside of the barn and are able to find a little one of those animal stalls that is relatively clear to make that a home base.
Okay. Yeah, so we get in there, and I'm going to set down my backpack and pull out a bag of, like, Big League Chew and start chewing on some gum. Put that back in. I'm like, all right, well, you guys, I don't know, like, how do we set this place up? I just want to be able to watch the hill from here.
And so Eric is looking around, and there's the old wooden, like, built onto the side of the wall ladder that goes up to the loft.
Yeah.
And he's looking at it, and he's like, this might be a little dangerous. And he kind of turns and looks at you, and he's like, one of us should test the ladder. We might want to use the rope instead. And then he hefts one of the, like, ropes out of the cart that he brought with him. Might be safer to get the rope hooked up there and climb it.
Okay. He's like, yeah, I guess I can do that.
So, and he, like, puts a little loop on it, and he's like, go up and test one of the beams, make sure it's solid, and then and he shows you how to, like, hook the rope up on the beam at the top so it will be secure.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I got it. Look, I know how to do this knot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want anyone to get hurt, okay? This is too important.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna climb up, and Sievers is like, does not know what he's doing, but he's trying to put on a brave front, be the tough guy, climb up, check this out.
Every couple of rungs on the ladder you grab, and it feels like really loose, and you're like kind of nervous about it, but you just reach up to the next rung and like grab onto that one. That one feels a little bit sturdier, and you make your way up. It's definitely a rickety ladder that makes you worried, but you're able to make it up without too much effort.
Okay. Yeah, then I tie the rope off and pull on it, and yeah, I guess this is good, right?
Yeah, Eric gives it a couple of tugs from the bottom. It's like, feels good. Good job, Sievers.
All right.
Yeah, can you see out at of the hayloft out at the hill there? Is the loft still open?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of boards that fell out here we can look at. Let me lean over and look, and like, you know, like very precariously, like walking over, checking every board to make sure that it's not going to snap and fall through. I'm kind of peering out to see what we see.
Yeah, I don't know barn terms, but there's typically those doors up on like the second floor that you can kind of open out. to see over onto the property. You're able to unlatch these doors and push one out, and it gives you kind of a slightly obstructed view of the hill, but you can see most of the hill down to those spooky woods that the kids try and avoid.
Whoa, guys, this is really cool. You gotta come up here and see this.
Yeah, so as you say that, Eric's like getting to the top of the rope and coming up, and he's like, man, some of those rungs are pretty rickety. That was brave of you to do that, Seavers. Good job.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
And you just hear,
Are you okay, Dusty?
and like right then, like he like hefts himself up at the top of the rope, and he's like, "Did you see how quick I did that? That's so
Yeah.
cool."
Yeah, that was cool. Hey, did you bring the gear up?
I didn't know I was supposed to. No
But
one
you're the
said
last
that.
one. Now we gotta go back down and get the gear.
Here, I'll sit here. You guys go get it and toss it up to me.
Oh,
Uh,
whatever.
and Eric's like, hey, Seavers, you stay up here. I'll tie the bags to the rope and you huff the rope up, okay?
Oh yeah, that's a
Dusty,
good idea.
you give him a hand. It's a little heavy. So then Eric climbs back down the rope. He gets the first duffel and he ties the end of the rope around it. And he's like, all right, hold it up.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty strong, so yeah, I do this.
Let's do some rolls for this. This sounds
All
like
right.
maybe there's some chance for failure here. I definitely feel like these would be planned actions because we're not under an immediate threat. So you get all of those fun benefits. But let's give. I feel like not tying to the scout feels pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fair that you're able to do that. But lifting how much stuff you guys said you brought, I think we're going to need a brawn check from Seavers.
Okay. So that'll be a D10 for me.
Let's go for a challenge rating. Okay, given the situation that we're in, I would say that you're fairly likely to complete this task, but there are some factors that make things a little bit tougher, because this barn is old and rickety. So I'm going to set the challenge rating at a 7.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3.
Oh, no.
You rolled what?
A 3 on a D10.
It's a okay. Can I now feel free to like say no, but like can I say like when seeing him like struggle a little bit, like Dusty tries to like jump in and show off like his strength? Like maybe he like runs over and grabs like the rope to kind of help.
Yes, you can do that. I would like to say from here on out, when we're calculating stuff, if you're going to aid, you should do that before Chris
Yeah.
gives the final amount. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I thought about that.
yeah, we all have adversity tokens. Those can be used to add 1 to the result. So that's a way that you can help. But yeah, we need to make sure that we do that before Chris announces the final result. So,
Gotcha.
especially with planned actions, check in with the team before you say, "Here's the final thing."
Okay.
Yeah,
So how do you want me to handle that?
you
Like he can also like if
you
he
can
loses
give-
grip.
You can give me a narrative reason how you're helping, and then you can spend adversity tokens. That's
but I
how
don't
it
get
would
to
work.
roll.
You don't get to roll to assist. That's not how you
Okay,
help
well
in this
then-
game.
Then I mean, even adding 1 isn't gonna matter because he already said. But so never mind.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so, and that's incorrect, Des, because adding 1 can be the difference between somebody getting drastically hurt and mildly hurt, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Right? Because
Okay.
it's based off of the severity of the failure.
Gotcha.
So, I think that you guys have this rope looped up around... I'm sorry, Chris, what did you say your result was?
3.
3, and it was a 7. So, yeah, I think that as you're pulling up on the board, this isn't actually like you failing to be strong. It's actually just that the wood that you are like pulleying over is too old and brittle. As you continue lifting the weight higher and higher, the board, the friction of the rope on the board is able to exacerbate a crack there, and the board snaps. So you get the bag most of the way up to you, and then the rope goes slack and it falls to the ground.
Oh no! Watch out!
There's like a loud clang, and then some silence for a moment, other than the wind is blowing. And you all just kind of freeze at the sound, right?
Hey, Eric, are you okay?
I think so. And if you were to peer over, you'd see Eric laying flat on his back in some of the hay, and the bag kind of down at his feet. He's like, and he just says to himself, "I'm so glad I wasn't standing under that." And then you just see him give a little thumbs up in the air.
And then the rotten rope that was hanging from the ceiling falls off of that plank and like starts to land on you.
Then he shields his face as the rest of the rope lands on him. Then does one of those like he got some dust in his mouth. He's like, "Oh, that's gross. I'm still good."
I guess we'll have to leave the gear down there.
Yeah, that's probably best. I can stash it in the stall here, and then if we need it, we can just like come down and get what we need.
Okay. Hey, maybe you can bring the spy gear up so we can at least get some evidence.
Okay. And he collects the spy gear into like his backpack and has to take some of his stuff out and kind of tucks it in the corner of the stall, and he takes the bag that has the camping tent in it, and he kind of like sets it over top of it just so that it's like shielded, and then he climbs up, because now correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, but we didn't lose our only rope up, right? It was the other rope that I had flung over the
rope is fine.
Okay,
it's the board that
it was just
you
the
had
beam
it
it was flung
secured to.
over.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I climb back up and I hand Sievers the kit, and I'm like, "Here you go. We should be careful. Obviously, this barn's a lot more rotten and rickety than I realized, so it might not be super safe up here."
All right. Well, we'll just rely on if you see anything that's out of place, call it out.
Will do.
All right.
Dusty, while they're dealing with this, you are standing next to the open door that you can see over the hillside, and you're just kind of like blankly staring over there, and without like focusing in on too much, all of a sudden you catch a little bit of movement, like off in the distance. But then like as you're trying to focus in, it's like hard to like see what the thing is that's moving. Like if you've ever seen something running around in the darkness, like it's almost easier to spot it with your peripheral vision than it is for you to actually look at the thing, because it's hard to see. But you just see a little bit of movement off in the distance, and then it looks like it disappears into the woods.
Okay. Yeah, Dusty's like, guys, I think I saw something. I don't know where it went, but it was over there. And he's like pointing.
Where?
Eric pulls
Right.
little plastic, almost toy style binoculars out of his coat, and he's like looking out, trying to see, and he's like, I can't. Oh man, it's a little too below. There's a little too much snow in the air tonight. I can't see anything.
Oh man.
Just, it might come back. Let's just maybe sit here and just watch out there. Like, don't get distracted.
All right.
Okay. Eric looks at Sievers and kind of shrugs a little, like, well, Dusty's issue kind of look on his face, and then I'm gonna get some of the snacks out if you guys. I'm a little hungry. You guys want some snacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be careful when you
Sure,
go down
what do
there.
you have?
I have some apple juice and some pretzels. If you like either of those.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have some. I also brought some stuff if you guys want anything. I just threw it together, with some bologna sandwiches, and he like starts pulling out like bags of bologna sandwiches, and they're so wet.
Oh, no.
Why?
Just because the condensation being in like a hot backpack, like. Yeah.
Thanks.
I side-eye Sievers and like, hey, we might want to save that as like emergency food in case we get stuck out here. But keep to the light snacks for now, right?
Yeah.
Protein.
Yeah,
I gotcha. He tries to like snap and like finger guns, but like he doesn't know what to do with his fingers.
Yeah. Let's get the snacks, and maybe we should lock the barn up too if we can, in case that thing tries to come in here.
Oh, okay. So Eric climbs back down the rope, and he grabs that rotten old dirty rope and drags it over and kind of ties the two, because it's the front of the barn has the two big doors that swing open on the ground floor as well.
Yeah.
So he pulls them shut, and he kind of like loops the rope around the boards to kind of hold it shut, and then he takes you guys hear a little jingle, and it's a couple of little like Christmas bells, the little golden ones, and he like ties them to the rope, and he's like there, and he pushes on the doors, and they jingle when the doors get shook. Like there, that will be a early warning system. And then he gets the snacks together and climbs back up the rope and hands out the pretzels and the juice and everything to everyone, and goes over and pushes some of the old hay together, and it has that really old rotten hay smell even in the cold, so he like pushes it into a bit of a seat, and then he sits down and he holds his little binoculars and he just keeps scanning out the door looking for whatever it might have been out in the distance.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are sitting there for a while. You have some time to like chit chat with each other, and there hasn't been much since Dusty saw that light bit of movement towards the woods. So you're sitting there playing games, talking, periodically checking in on the progress of the investigation. And there's like a quiet moment, a lull, where it's like, do we head back? Do we keep investigating? It's getting really dark. Parents are gonna start getting worried. And while you're deciding that, all of a sudden the large doors to the barn begin shaking violently.
Oh, no.
And there's like banging on the walls and stuff. And then you hear a voice that you've probably heard before. It's the voice of Norma. She's just like yelling at the barn, and then she like starts heading back, and she's like, damn animals always getting in there. I wish I could burn that thing to the ground.
So after she starts walking away, you just see Eric like peek up out of behind some of the hay, because he kind of like dove in behind a pile of hay. And he's like, really hope she's gonna burn it down tonight. And you look over at Seaver's like, maybe we should think about heading back and pick this up again another night, Seavers.
Yeah, maybe. I heard she's just crazy enough to do it. Should probably get out of here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you guys are are getting scared because it's getting darker, I guess we should go home and make sure our parents know we're safe and sound in our beds.
I mean, you can stay if you want.
Yeah, okay, Dusty. I mean, I wouldn't recommend you staying out here on your own, but I mean, if you want to, we can leave you with some of the snacks and a flashlight.
Well, I never said I needed to show off, okay? I know how brave I am. I just like company.
Okay.
So, I mean,
yeah.
you guys seem like you want to go home, so that's fine.
I mean that would be prudent. Given it's starting to get dark, and you know it is like a 40-minute trip back into town with all this snow and everything, and you know we need to pack everything up because we can't leave anything behind because if she does burn the barn down, we don't want to lose it tonight.
Yeah, and it's like it's a smart thing too, right? Like scouts, like we could freeze in this, right?
Yeah,
so
no, we totally could freeze.
Yeah,
tonight.
so it's not a scaredy thing. It's like it's a smart thing.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
I'm not scared either. Okay, yeah, I get it. That's
Okay.
smart.
Okay. So we're gonna go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, does anyone want one of these bologna sandwiches? If not, I'll just save it for another time.
That's all you, Dusty. I'll get yelled at if I ruin my dinner.
Yeah. I think I'm allergic to what kind of bread is that?
It's white bread.
Oh yeah, I can't. It's too much processed sugar. My mom says I can't do it.
Oh, okay. You could take the bread off, but okay.
I wouldn't want to waste it. You should save it for somebody else that could enjoy it. But thank you. That was really nice.
Yeah. No problem. All right, well, I guess we should go then. Me first. And then he like tries to show off by going down the rope, and he's just like,
What the heck?
and then he like jumps at the bottom, and he's like, "Did you see how far I jumped?"
I mean,
Yeah. And I look at Seavers like, yeah, the whole like foot.
yeah. I mean, we gotta kind of be a little bit cool though. I don't want him to run away.
Okay,
But
is this
yeah.
a friend of yours?
I mean, no, I just met him sort of, but he seemed really smart and
I will say quickly, I mentioned like in our character building that I imagine that these kids only vaguely know of him, likely because their parents all like, or someone has worked together with them, so they're just nice for that reason, not because they like him at all.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you, but like I don't want to scare him away, you know?
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Well, I'll keep it nice.
Yeah. But totally lame jump. Totally lame.
Yeah. No. I mean, that was really risky too with all that rotten hay down there. He could have like twisted his ankle and really hurt himself. I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So we're getting some of this narration as the camera zooms out, and we see these kids taking their bikes out of the barn and walking back down the hill, back towards the nearest road to get back to town. And I think that's where we're gonna call this. Yeah, we're gonna call it right there. That's at an hour and a half. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Good.
Boom. That's one down.
Are we doing a
Say bye
second
to
one
the
today?
audio podcast. Listen.
Bye audio
Bye,
podcast.
audio podcast.
Bye,
You get the
audio podcast.
Real phoned in goodbye.
Jesus Christ, that was the worst
Let's
goodbye I've
give it-
ever heard.
Let's get a genuine goodbye because we love our audio listeners. Hey, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for listening. and join us when the next episode's released. And here's a very genuine goodbye from Chris.
Hey, you did it. You made it to the end of this amazing episode. We appreciate your ears. You can have him back for now.
The most genuine goodbye.
Wow. All right. Bye, everybody.
I'm very tired.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. Make sure to check them out at Sirenscape.com to use them in your game. Also, thank you to our patrons. You guys help us continue to do this, and we appreciate you. If you'd like to check out our Patreon or find more info about us, go to AdventureAwaitsPod.com.